All right, thanks for joining me again here today. What we're going to be talking about today is I've been asked by some people about buying and selling during this COVID-19, the different things that you have to do. So, I thought I'd make a quick video about buying during COVID-19. Okay? So, what we're going to see here is, everything that we're going to be talking about, the main theme of everything comes back to safety. Okay, so if you are a buyer, so it is of course the safety of yourself, safety to the sellers, safety to the realtors, and to safety of everybody that they're going to be in contact with after that fact. So you're going to see that you're going to have to fill out some forms, extra forms now because of COVID-19. I'll go over that in a second, or I'll tell you the details. You should do extra homework before going looking at properties, and the showing procedures are going to be a little bit different than before. Okay, so let's just go over this. All right, so homework. So I think a lot of people were doing a lot of homework before COVID-19. Before they went to view properties, they would search and check things online. So you should do more of that now. Okay, so let me quickly explain. You're looking online and you find you find a listing that you might be interested in. So you should definitely check out all the photos. You should also check out if there is a video, and if there is a floor plan, you should make sure that floor plan suits your needs. And then, whether you're looking at a detached house or a condo or a townhouse, you can check out on Google Earth and Google Street View. You can check out where it's located on the street, what's in the neighborhood, etc. I would recommend driving by the house or the complex, and you could actually drive by different times of the day, and you can actually sit there for a little bit in your car and get an idea of the neighborhood or who is in the neighborhood, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening, and see who's coming home from work, etc. And then I think you should definitely ask your realtor for help. So realtors right now are not as busy, so they definitely have more time, so they can help you. And let me explain, I guess, how they can help you. So like for myself, let's say I'm working with a particular buyer, and they say, Mike, I want a condo in the Brentwood area, but I don't really enjoy having a lot of tenants in the building, so I like a building with rental restrictions. So right off the bat, I can tell them that there are only 2 complexes in Brentwood that would match their criteria so far. And I have all the floor plans for all the buildings in Brentwood, and let's say they find some listings in those 2 complexes that they're interested in. I can tell them the direction that they face, whether it overlooks or it has a view of the cemeteries or it looks directly at SkyTrain, etc. And let's say we narrow down the search and they are very interested in a C floor plan in one of the buildings. And first I have the floor plan, but also I have photos for old C floor plan listings in the past. So what we can do is, you can look at old photos of old listings and the current C floor plan listing, and maybe there's different furniture, different wall colors, maybe there's been some renovations done or not done, but it gives you a better idea if that floor plan suits your needs or not. So I think for everybody, I think you should definitely just contact your realtor. They may know more about the complex, the neighborhood, or even the schools in the area. So contact them and get them helping you. All right? And then the last part here is you should get pre-approved. So, before COVID-19, I had so many people that were surprised how much they could afford, more than they thought, and how little they can afford, much less than they thought. So we don't want you looking at properties that don't fit your budget, because you looking at properties that don't fit your budget just puts extra people or there's just extra risk involved in doing that. Okay, so please get pre-approved. Next, so during the showings, if you're going to go view properties, the first thing that's going to come up is, so most listing agents are going to require you to fill out a form. The form is going to ask you questions, and you have to declare that you haven't been out of BC in the last 2 weeks, you don't have any symptoms, you haven't been in contact with anybody that has COVID-19, etc., etc. So after we send the forms to the listing agent, then they will allow us to come view the home. So now, when you go view the home, go in separate vehicles than your realtor. So meaning your realtor goes in her car and you go in your own. Okay? When you show up at the listing, you should be wearing mask and gloves. So let me just do this here. Okay. So if you do not have masks and gloves, then ask your realtor, they may have some for you. All right? But if you are working with me, if you are my buyer, or if you come to my listing, this is how you're going to see me. I'm going to be wearing this mask and these gloves, and you should do the same. Okay? Now, when you are in the home viewing the listing, you do not have to touch anything. And don't touch anything, please. What will happen is the listing agent will open up all the closet doors, turn on lights, open patio or balcony doors for you. And if they're not open, we can just ask the listing agent and they will do that. So it limits who is touching switches and door handles in the home. I think that makes sense. And finally, keep your social distance. So even with your own realtor, if you're working with your realtor and you're a friend with them, but still keep your social distance from them and the listing realtor, etc., etc. Okay, I think that all makes sense. Now, after you view the homes, and if there is one that you are interested in, making an offer is very, very safe because everything can be done digitally now. So your realtor can prepare the offer and you can sign on your phone or on your computer, and you can talk to them on the phone about negotiating, etc., etc. So everything can be done very safely. Okay? So the last thing I want to say is I just want to say my own personal comments about COVID-19 and where we are right now. So today is May 14th, and I know Dr. Bonnie Henry and Adrian Dix, they've been talking about relaxing some of the rules starting after this long weekend. So, to be honest, I can see more people out there and I can see more cars on the streets. So I think that people are jumping the gun a little bit. So they said after this long weekend, not now. So I just want to say to everybody, please wait. Please don't jump the gun. If you look at other countries in the world, and especially countries that have done extremely well with COVID-19, I think they have more strict rules than we do to start with. So, the rules that Dr. Bonnie Henry and Adrian Dix are recommending, let's follow them and let's not jump the gun. All right? So, thanks for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.